What's the key to getting dogs to come reliably?
Yeah, in one word, if I could put it in one word, the answer to reliable recalls is practice. Okay, but you probably guys already understood that, hey, I'm going to have to practice a lot. I tell folks all the time that training your dog to come when called means that you're going to have to bring an immense amount of value to the dog, whether it be through the treat toss game, two ball, playing fetch, playing tug with your dog. All those things are going to be really important for the dog, for you to be playing with your dog on a daily basis. I also think, as I said earlier, limiting the amount that your dog is playing with other dogs is going to be really beneficial in doing that. Getting your dog exposure to the outside world, so that way they see other things when they're on their leash with you can actually be a big deal. And then I think for me, the finishing touches are going to be some form of aversive, where they're going to be in a circumstance where they know to come when called. You've called for them. They clearly have chosen to not come, and then you do use an aversive to tell them that, hey, you're not going to be allowed to do that. What is an aversive? If you don't know what that is, an aversive is, for the common term, it is a correction for your dog. There can be a lot of different ways that you can correct the dogs, but your dog should be corrected specific for their temperament, not just what you're hearing on a YouTube video like mine. You should get to know your dog and know what actually corrects their behaviors. If you don't know, then I think that it's every one of our responsibilities to know what actually works for correcting your own personal dog's behaviors, because as much experience that I have, there's no way that I can generalize and tell you what's the best way to correct your dog. So just going back to teaching dogs to reliably come, a large amount of value for the dog coming to you, a good amount of exposure to the outside world when they're on a leash, and then finally, after you've done months and months of that, that you do put them in a circumstance where you call them, they choose not to come, and that you use an aversive specific to that dog to tell them that it is a mistake to not come when you ask. And I think that's the way that you actually go about building a reliable recall. I think I prefer to go slow myself. Why not take a year to do that? It can be done quickly, but I'm just not a fan of going rapidly to teach the dog that. I really like when I call my dogs for it to be a thing of beauty. I love seeing my dogs sprint and their legs just flying out, and it's just kind of this elegant thing. It's one of the reasons that I love dog trainings, is to see dogs running under control, but with all their power. So